Hello, Mr. Greco.
Hello.
My name is Jacqueline. I am a student here at Boston College, and I volunteer at the hospital. I work in a program that has been shown to improve people's health when it comes to drinking and drug use. And if it's all right, I would like to take a moment and speak with you, and it will not affect any of your care today at St. Elizabeth.
Okay.
First of all, is there anything I can get you?
No, thank you. I think I'm okay right now.
Awesome. Okay. So let's start a little bit with your background. What's your major?
My major is chemistry, pre-med over at Boston College.
Chemistry, pre-med. Awesome. I was biology, and I was also pre-med. How's that going for you?
It's going okay. I'm just getting started, really. As a freshman. It's difficult.
Mm-hmm. And what are your grades like?
Not as good as I'd like. They're okay.
I can identify. It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your friends.
Well, I live in Vanderslice Hall with 7 of my buddies, a few of which I met at orientation. We get along pretty well. They're all different majors. I'm the only pre-med, so I have to work a bit harder than they do.
And tell me a little bit about your family.
Well, my parents live in Needham, Massachusetts, which is pretty nearby. So I still see them pretty frequently. They're a BC alum themselves, so they like to come back to campus and see what's going on.
Cool. And what about siblings?
I'm an only child.
Only child, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do for fun on the weekends or when you're not studying on the weekdays?
Well, I like to go out drinking. My friends like to go out drinking. It's kind of what we do for fun. It's college, you know.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of your long-term goals after Boston College?
Well, I'm hoping to get into medical school somewhere.
Nice, medical school. Me too. So, do you know why you're here today?
Yeah, well, obviously I got a little too drunk last night. Didn't handle myself very well, so I ended up here.
Okay. How much would you say you drank last night?
It's hard to say. I wasn't counting. I don't remember too much after a certain point. But if I had to guess, I'd say 10, maybe more.
What are some things that you remember from last night?
Well, a few of my roommates and I wanted to go out to some parties on campus. Did that for a while. Eventually, I ended up getting separated from them, made my way to the dining hall. I was pretty drunk by then. Saw some people I knew. Was probably acting pretty drunk and foolish. Next thing I remember, to be honest, is waking up here. I'm told that the police found me, the Boston College police found me outside the dining hall puking. So.
All right. And does this happen often that you don't remember what's going on?
Yeah, I've blacked out a few times already.
So I have a couple of forms for us to fill out. Once again, it's all in confidentiality and it will not affect your care today. So, first of all, in your life, which of the following substances have you ever used? Alcohol? Yes. Marijuana?
No.
All right. What about any other hard drugs such as cocaine, hallucinogens, or opioids?
No.
All right. In the past 3 months, how often have you used alcohol? Would you say once or twice, monthly, weekly, or daily?
I'd have to go with weekly.
Weekly? And how many times a week would you say that you drink?
3 times,
Okay.
average.
During the past 3 months, how often have you had a strong desire or urge to use alcohol? Same monthly, weekly, daily?
Probably weekly again.
Okay. During the past 3 months, how often has your use of alcohol led to social, legal, health, or financial problems?
Other than today, can't think of anything, but just this once, I'd say.
Okay, so once. During the past 3 months, how often have you failed to do what was normally expected of you because of your use of alcohol, such as handing in your homework or other priorities?
Like I said, it's probably affecting my grades. Weekly.
Okay, weekly. Has a friend or relative or anyone else ever expressed concern about your use of alcohol?
No.
Okay. Have you ever tried or failed to control or cut down or stop using alcohol?
No.
Okay. So tallying these up, that leaves you with a 20, which leads us to our next form. And this form is actually for you. And if we look at the risk level, it would put you at moderate because the 20 is between 11 and 26. A moderate means that you are at risk of health or other problems from your current pattern of substance use. And if you turn the page, you will find some of the like experiences you will have with drinking, such as hangovers as you described and other problems. So this is for you to keep.
Thank you.
I have one last form. Have you ever ridden in a car driven by someone, including yourself, who was high or had been using alcohol or drugs?
No.
Okay. Do you ever use alcohol or drugs to relax, feel better about yourself, or fit in?
Yeah.
Do you ever use alcohol or drugs while you are alone?
No.
Okay. Do your family or friends ever tell you that you should cut down on your drinking?
No.
Do you ever forget things you did while using alcohol or drugs?
Yes.
Have you gotten into trouble while you're using alcohol or drugs before?
Yeah, if you count this.
Okay. Very good. So, according to our records, your blood alcohol content was a .301. And right here I have an intoxication effects sheet, and .301 would be under a stupor, where it says you are passive and have little comprehension of your surroundings. You may pass out suddenly and be difficult to awaken, as you saw last night. So this is also for you, for your records. So let's go into a couple of things that you like about drinking.
What do I like about drinking? Well, like I said, it's what my friends and I do. They really like to drink, and we have fun drinking.
Okay.
And also, it does help me de-stress from the week and forget about homework and tests and things like that for a little while.
Okay. And what are some of the negative consequences you have seen from your drinking?
Well, obviously, I ended up here, so that's obviously negative. And the hangovers tends to affect the rest of the week and my schoolwork and things like that. Like I said, my grades are not as good as they could be, and maybe drinking has something to do with that. If I'm hungover in class, or just spending my time on the weekends drinking with my friends.
Okay. So, in summary, it seems that the positives that you see is that it's a way to relax, to hang out with your friends, and something to do when you aren't studying. But we also see that you have hangovers that you don't enjoy, you've ended up in the hospital, and your grades are slightly suffering. So, all things considered, where does this leave you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you to change your drinking habits?
1 to 10, I'd probably say I'm a 7.
7. Now, why would you choose a 7 and not a 3?
Well, like we said, there seems to be more cons than pros. Like, it helps me de-stress, but in the long run, it's really affecting my schoolwork negatively. And
Okay. So in order to change, as you say that you'd like to do, what are some goals you can set for yourself?
well, I think like last night in particular, if I'd been counting my drinks, I would have maybe prevented myself from going so far overboard. So that's something I could do in the future. Maybe try and stay down around 5 or 6 drinks instead of 8 to 10. And maybe only drink once or twice a week.
Okay. And what is a way that you think that you can achieve these goals?
Well, it could be difficult, like I said, because my friends like to drink a lot, and it's basically what we do for fun when we're hanging out together. And I don't want to lose my friends. I live with them. But I guess I could probably look for other things to do. I've been wanting to get involved in an intramural soccer team, meet some other people, spend my time on the weekends differently.
That sounds perfect. So your plan right now is to decrease to about 5 or 6 drinks per occasion, to only drink once or twice a week, and also to maybe join an intramural soccer team in order to meet some new friends. I have written these all down for you, and I'm going to have you sign it as agreement just between you and yourself, and you get to keep this paper. In addition, would it be all right to contact you in about a month to see how you're doing?
Sure.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Greco. It has been wonderful to meet you. Know that St. Elizabeth's is always here to help you, and that we will be in contact. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.